G'day, I'm Clive and welcome. Today's video I've got the Lanshan 1 Pro and the small Anaconda tarp. Now I found one of the most awkward pitches or spots to pitch a tent and put a tarp over the top to show you how to get more room. 90% okay, so I hope you enjoy the video. Got the Lanshan Pro 1 again. I made a video about this a couple of weeks ago showing how I made the pull out poles to it to lift it up more and give it more room. Today it's not the best spot, but it's just showing in a small space how this will work, and I'm also going to show you how to get more space outside. So if you're going to be using this and you don't want to stay actually inside all the time, what I'm going to do now will show you. This is the super tarp from Anaconda. Any tarp, small, large, medium, even a poncho will do what we're going to be doing with this today. Now I haven't done it before, so I'm going to be learning at the same time what's going to be the best way to do it. And this one I believe doesn't come with any guy lines, but I've got some guides in here which, or I've got some cord in here, some tactical cord, which I'll make some guy lines out of. There we go, not brilliant. I've had to take this one down to the first loop and miss the corner one because the tree's been in the way. That one I've been able to pull out quite far, but the amount of space I have underneath there now, it's bucket loads, it's plenty. So even in the storm we can still tie out the sides a little bit more, batten it down. There's no need to actually sit inside the tent now. Let's see how much room's there. I'll get the Helinox Chair Zero and see if I can fit. There we go. Tent's still closed, so technically I could go back if I open the doors. I'm actually sat. There's the peg level with my just past my knee here is where the guy line comes to, which is holding the doors open, and that's going the thin way, and that's covering, I don't know, down to within 12, 14, about 14, 16 inches from the ground that side. That one we've got the tree in the way, so that'd be the same. And if we didn't have them trees there, I could have had it coming across the longest length of the tarp going that way and coming down, and I still would have had about here, let's say, plenty of room to sit underneath. I wouldn't have to sit in there and do any cooking, make my food, and I can actually see out. The actual camera is about 18 inches in from where the pole is connected to the tarp there, so that just shows how much room we've really got here. Probably almost enough to lay a swag out and lay underneath. It makes a big difference. Like I said, it's not the best pitch. Like I said, it's uneven ground, soft pegs to pull out, to move them over backwards and forwards, but it still worked. I'm going to make some little guy lines for this one, just so I got them on there all the time. I think I did say I've got on this side I put one on there, and I think that was to make a ridge line, is it? Oh no, it's a long guy, so I've got a line lock on it there. So yeah, I've got a guy line on this side. I suppose I ran out of cord, but yeah, if I finish putting some guy lines on here, I think it'll work pretty decent. I like it. So let's just give you a quick walk around before I head off and show you how I did it. The peak one here, I just tied it around the handle or the wrist strap of the walking pole and put that through the little webbing bit here that you normally tie onto. Just for today I've just put some basic knots and put it to the corner here. I've done the same down that end, the far corner. And as you can see here, I've only come one loop in. That one is still loose. This one I've just brought down, keeping it close to the tent itself. The back one, I just tied it straight on to the actual webbing here. I could have put it on the bungee, but I thought afterwards, no, I just want it nice and stiff, less chance of it flipping off. And you can see how far I've had to take that just to find a bit of ground which will hold it. And because of that tree being so close, the line goes along here and it had to go over, which is part of the actual tree stump itself, and pegged it way out there. Now, yeah, that'll give you an idea of the size. It's just giving you livable space, probably 3 times the amount, maybe 4 times the amount, just by putting a small tarp on there. Weighs very little. With that, the colour of the tent as well, also the khaki and the actual multicam there, that fits in quite nice. So a couple of branches or a couple of these sticks laying around up against it to break the actual sharpness, I think that'd be quite stealthy. Okay, hope you enjoyed the video, and even though it's not the best of pitches on the ground, but we've actually got it snuck into a nice little spot over there. Maybe less chance of being seen if you're doing the stealth with the trees around it, which will break up the harshness. And like I said, throw a few branches, plenty of room underneath now. And if you're wondering about the pull outs at the side, if you want to see how I've done that, I'll put a link to the video at the end, just one of the cards that comes up. Click on that and I'll show you how I made them actual pull outs and what I used. So hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have and you're not a subscriber, please go down below, click on the subscribe button, click on the notification bell next to it and select all, hit the thumbs up button, the like button, and if you are already a subscriber, again I thank you very much.